Hi guys, it's Sue, your not so crafty crafter. I hope everyone's having a wonderful 4th of July weekend. And to my friends in Canada, I hope you all enjoyed Canada Day and got to spend some quality time with friends and family. Today I'm going to be talking about creating your own kits for your scrapbooking stuff. I recently came across a new Facebook group. Sorry, I'm losing my words again and I haven't even started. This is going to be a long video. I belong to several Facebook groups about scrapbooking, and one that I really like a lot, there's actually several, but one that I keep going back to is Pretty Patterned Paper Playground, and it's run by Caddy Miranda and Evie Cortez. And they do an awesome job of setting up a monthly challenge, creating a mood board and a different kind of challenge to go along with that. And I've been participating in that for the last 2 months, and I'm really having a blast with it. And while watching one of Caddy's videos, I noticed that she's doing a challenge for another Facebook group, and I thought it might be interesting for me to jump on board with that. But first, a little bit of backstory on why I think I'm going to enjoy doing that. I've been researching scrapbooking subscription kits, and they're kind of pricey. And the premise behind it is every month you get a new kit for a set price, and you get everything you need to do several scrapbooking pages. You get papers, you get cardstock, you get embellishments. Sometimes, depending on the kit, you get some mixed media, paint or markers or something to go along with it. If it's something you're interested in, just Google scrapbook subscription kits. There's several out there. Excuse me. And I'm sure if that's what you're into, you'll find one that you really like. But again, they're kind of pricey. I'm a frugal shopper, and I would rather take that $40 and go to Walmart and Dollar Tree and buy a few things of my own that I think would better suit me and my style of scrapbooking. Which, by the way, as a new scrapbooker, I really haven't got a set style. I'm open to all things, and I'm trying a lot of new things. And that's another reason I like the idea behind this new Facebook group that I found. The name of the group is Victoria Marie Facebook Group. And what they're doing is they're doing homemade kits rather than doing kit subscriptions, which I'm sure some of them do. But what the premise is you scrapbook with what you already have. You use your stash, and they give you a recipe or a guideline to follow, and you post your pages that you make from your stash. And I have a very hard time matching papers. I see one paper, and then I grab another paper that I think matches it, and rather than combine those two, I just go from one to the next, and I may end up with pink over here and dark green over here, and we all know that doesn't go well together. So I thought I might try this way and see if it helped me better coordinate things on my own. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the first homemade kit that I've made to follow this challenge. And by the way, at the end of this video, I will post the links to both of these groups, the Pretty Patterned Paper Playground, boy, that's a mouthful, and the YouTube videos for Caddy and Evie. And then I will also post a link to the Victoria Marie Facebook group as well, because I think if this is something that you're interested in and really want to jump on board, I think you'll like Victoria Marie's group as well. So let's get started. The first thing they do is they give you a little bit of a recipe, if you will, on what you can use. Now, I think if I understood this correctly, there really are no limits as far as cardstock. The idea is to get as many layouts out of this kit as you possibly can. And I'm going to work for 5 or 6 layouts. I know that's a bit of a stretch for me, but we'll see. These are, to start with, the cardstock colors that I've chosen. One of the things Victoria Marie and her people have done on the website is they've also given a mood board, but it's just a guideline. You don't have to follow that mood board, but I've kind of gone with one or two colors that they've suggested. The coral, mint green, a hotter pink, a gray. I was looking for black, but I don't have any black cardstock, so the gray I think will work. A craft, which I'm not sure I'll use, and white. So those are the colors of cardstock that I'm going to start out with, and I may add more or switch a few out. I may take that craft out and use a cream or a white instead. The first part of the recipe is for you to have 5 patterned papers to choose from. And you can choose from whatever you already have. Don't go out and buy new stuff. But like I said, the whole premise of this is to make your own homemade kit and use what you already have. Now this first paper, and I'm going to go in order here because I can't remember stuff, and so I've got it all written down and where these papers have all come from. This first paper is a single-sided paper. It is from a paper pad that I purchased at Michael's. It was one of those hot buys. This is from Crepe Paper, and it's from the Hello Love collection. And this is my primary piece. This is the piece I chose first, and all the other pieces kind of sort of go with the colors that are here. Again, you'll see some of the colors here that are in the mood board that's posted. The teals and the pinks. Excuse me. And this is going to be my jumping off point. This is the paper I'm using to match all my other papers with. So my second piece of paper is this Recollections piece. Now you may have seen me showcase this a while ago when I did one of my hauls. I had picked up this and a few other single sheets at Recollections for like 25 cents. I really like the colors in this. Again, we've got the pinks and the corals and the teals. This actually has a little bit of gray here, and I'll show you why I like this with the gray, and that's actually the next piece that I have here. This piece is from, again, it's another hot buy pad that I got for $5 or $6 at Michael's. It's from Dear Lizzie, the documentary collection. And I went with this because this first paper has some black and white and gray and white going on here. And I've always been afraid to use just a plain black and white. It's very stark and it's very modern, if you will. And to me, it's a little bit intimidating. So I thought I'm going to jump off that bridge head first and dive right in and see how I can make this work with these other two papers. These next two papers really don't have any information on them. These are part of a scrapbooking kit that my husband picked up for me at Walmart. It was on clearance over the holidays, and I saw it, and I was doing some art journaling stuff, and it was a whole kit with a bunch of stuff in it. And I wanted the other stuff. I wasn't as interested in the paper as I was in the stuff that came with it, which was glue sticks and glitter tape and fancy scissors and some other things. Glitter glue, all that kind of fun stuff. And it came with a lot of paper. It came with like 20 or 40 sheets of this patterned paper. It came with about 40 sheets of cardstock, and then it came with about 40 6x6 sheets as well. Half of them were to match the cardstock, the other half matched these patterned papers. I went with these two because they have the pink in them. Now you'll notice when I scrapbook, and like I said, I'm new to this, but I'm already finding myself not using a lot of pinks because I have two boys. Neither one of them are really hot on the pink stuff. So I use a lot of primary colors, red, blue, yellow, some lighter greens, and some teals for them. And I want to do some stuff for me, so I'm jumping on board with all these pinks. The next ingredient to our recipe is embellishments. You get to choose. You had 5 papers. Now you're going to choose 4 embellishment packs. And I went with, oops, there's some other stuff in there. Sorry. I went with these 4. First one is some Adhesive Gems that I picked up, I believe. Oh, no, K&C Company. So chances are I got this at Hobby Lobby or Tuesday Morning. And I want to say I got these at Tuesday Morning. You see, those are silver. I think those would really look awesome with the black and white and the gray pieces that I have going in here. The next was this acrylic jewels, which I picked up at Walmart on clearance for like $1 a pack. Basically for the pink hearts, and then this clear gemstones. I can use those for anything. So see what I can get used out of that. The third piece I picked is this Remarks mini words, and these are actually on vellum. They're very sheer. It's by Amy Tangerine and American Crafts. Excuse me. And I picked them again for the pink, but also for this teal, these two teal colors. And there's some really cute sayings on here. Currently obsessed. Write this down. Pretty darn cool. Some really neat stuff on here. So depending on what kind of photos I choose to use this, I think these will come in play perfect. And the last one I picked is a sticker collection that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I don't know if you can see that whole thing. It's kind of big. I've used one of these already. I really like these stickers. They're a little bit heavier than plain stickers. They're not quite chipboard, maybe more like a cardstock. But I picked them because there's the gray, go with my black and white, and then there's this corally kind of color in here too that I think, and even some teal here. So we'll see how that works. The next part of the recipe is to choose 3 wood veneer pieces. And I happen to have 3. So we're going to go with these. These came from a pack of circles that I picked up at Walmart. And I think I'm going to use some baker's twine and do something fun with that. This is a wood banner that I actually picked up from the dollar section at Walmart, or not Walmart, I'm sorry, Target. In the dollar bins at Target. I picked these up a while ago, and I was going to use them for mixed media stuff in my art journaling, and I never got around to it. And I was digging for pieces for this, and I found these, and I thought, oh, no, that's absolutely perfect. So I'll be using that. And then I have this wood veneer heart, and I have several of these because I use these to make my paper clips. I don't know if you can see those. There you go. Is that in focus? There. I love making those paper clips. So I have lots of these left over, so I'm going to be using that. And those are my wood veneers. Now the next one, the next part of the recipe, or the ingredients for the recipe, is large stickers. I don't have a lot of thickers per se. I have this one set. And of course these are so neutral and I can spray them or paint them, do whatever. So I'm going to use these. I've only used a few of these, but I do really like them a lot. And I got these at Tuesday Morning, and I can't remember if it's part of a collection or not. It did say it was a Thickers brand, so I'll be using these. And I may use some, just the white ones too, with the black and white and gray as well. And then this is a set. I know there's 3 packs here, ladies, and I'm not cheating, really. This actually came as one book. It's a value 6-pack. There's 2 sheets of each color in here. I'm probably going to go with the black or the silver. Again, to go with the black and white that's on some of these sheets. And then they also give you the option of using small alphas. Now, I don't have any. I am expecting some in the mail no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday. Tuesday. So, based on the colors that I actually received compared to what I ordered, I may choose some packet of those as well. So you have your 2 larger alphas, and those will be for your titles and such, and then a pack of small alphas as well if you like. And then the last thing is 1 item of your choosing. That can be whatever you like. It can be a die cut. It can be an extra set of stickers. Whatever you like. Whatever you have in your stash that you want to use and get some use out of. I'm actually going with this washi that I bought at Dollar Tree for $1. And I don't know if you can see it. It's a black and white. It's a white background, and it's got gray and black dots on it. And it's very, very neutral, very pretty. And again, I think this will go well on a lot of the pages that I picked. So that's all I have for right now. Hopefully I will remember to turn the camera on when I start doing some of these layouts so I can do some process videos for you. I've yet to do a process video. As you can see, I'm in a downward angle here. I've got a new setup. I've got a new table. I'm using my husband's tripod, and I'm using my new camera, and this will be the first video that I've done not using my phone. So depending on how well or how poorly this turns out, we'll see if I can start doing some process videos for you. So I'm going to leave you for now. Don't forget to look down below for the links to Caddy Miranda's YouTube site and Evie Cortez as well for their Pretty Pattern Paper Playground and their Facebook group link, and also the Facebook group link for the Victoria Marie Facebook group, which is hosting this homemade kit challenge. I hope you all have a great week and happy 4th of July. Party safe. Bye, friends.